Hey folks, welcome to Crazy Gamer Models. I am the Crazy Gamer and I do models. How is everyone doing today? I know there's nobody currently here, but if you watch this video in the future, it's good to ask how people are doing. So this is going to be a little bit of a kit bashing, building, Warhammer Wednesday kind of thing. Because I do Warhammer on my channel on Wednesdays, along with some building techniques videos and things like that. So we are live. John, how's it going? Good to see you. Oh, I just got to get my comments going here. All right, so hopefully the sound is good. Is the sound okay? Hopefully the sound. Yeah, okay, cool. Thanks, John. All right, so I am building the Tech Marine, a Blood Angels Tech Marine that is originally a resin kit, which I'll show you here, which is this guy. Side view. Here we go. So I'm building this guy here. This is a resin kit. It was a fine cast. Still trying to get a hold of one. So I'm going to build this guy up in plastic, show you how simple it is and things like that. But in the process of me picking this, Games Workshop has released this guy. So this is an Iron Hands character. He's a Tech Marine type guy. I don't know much about the Iron Hands, but this is what they released. This single model is $40 and it's one sprue. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to stick with my original plan to build this Tech Marine here, but upgrade him to a Primaris, because this is a Primaris Tech Marine. So I'm going to upgrade him. I have most of these bits in my bit box, so that won't be an issue. I don't like this axe. The only thing on this axe I like is this spike at the end here. I might incorporate that. If you remember here, I have built my axe already, and I'm thinking of trimming it and putting the spike on the end of it. And I don't know how that would look, so yeah, with the one sprue thing, I mean, unless they plan on releasing a plastic version with some servitors, like later down the road, I don't know. So I want to see what he looks like if they come out with the new codex. I want to see what he looks like. So I had originally, I'm going to do him on some tracks from Cataphront Battle Servitors, because he commands servitors, and I want to put him on some tracks just to irritate some people. So put him on some tracks, and also I want to show you this backpack in here real quick. Love Minis, what's up? Glad you can make it, man. Good to see you. Or hear from you. Not seeing you. Stopping by. So we're going to take a look at this backpack, which is 26 and 27. Now, this is all my own design. I'm not copying any GW stuff. I'm making that very clear in my video. So, sand that a smidge. So, I have gotten some 30 and 35, I think, but they are limited characters, I bet. Yeah, I was surprised they didn't do one of those boxes where you have two teams fighting each other, and he be like one of the guys in the box. Like they had the Space Wolves one, and then like not a start collecting, but you get two factions in one box, like Dark Imperium, but there was Tooth and Claw, and there was all those different ones. I figured they would do something like that. Now, where's my plastic weld? Now, I use plastic weld on this because this is GW's China plastic, and I have issues with it. Now, their Primaris plastic, which we're going to get into here in a minute, which is from England, is better quality. That's a whole thing right there. It's the quality of the plastic. Yeah, you get a better quality plastic, like with these Primaris Reavers that I have right here that we're going to look at in a minute. Where's it say it at? See, manufactured in the UK and distributed by Games Workshop. So these are actually made in the UK, whereas if you look at these, oh no, I lied, they were made in the UK. Let's check out the Start Collecting box. Yeah, so apparently all the Space Marine stuff is in the UK, but a lot of their terrain features are Chinese plastic, and that's what I have issues with. So I was surprised to see that. I do love cheap, great value, and try to get them even if I don't play the army. You never know when you might want to. Yeah. Got to love Chineseism. Yeah, it's true. I'll tell you what I got for my Knights was I found the Renegade box kit, the newer one, not the first one, but the second release for like $60 in the clearance section of a hobby store I stopped in, and it came basically with 2 Knights and upgrade sprues and all that stuff. So that was a deal, and then I also got Forgebane. Oh, what's it? Forgebane. It could have been Forgebane with the AdMech and Necrons and the 2 Armigers, and that's what got me started in AdMech. And I got that for $60. So this store had a clearance on all kinds of box sets for GW. I couldn't believe it. But anyways, back to the Tech Marine. I'm kind of liking the look of this backpack right here. So you guys tell me what you think for a Tech Marine. I think that looks a little Space Marine-y and AdMech-y, techy. But what I'm thinking about doing is taking the ball sections. The ball section. I just grabbed that needle, didn't I? The ball sections off of a Space Marine backpack and gluing them to the sides there to give it even more of a Space Marines feel. No, you can't find that anymore. I mean, just the deal for the Armigers, I mean, that was a good thing. I love the little Armiger robots. I think they're awesome. So let me show you what I'm talking about. This is my bag of intercessors. So let's see here. Clip out 49. Okay, so I'm going to take Space Wolves upgrade sprue. Hey, you like that, John? Space Wolves upgrade sprues. And what I'm thinking is I have these 2 pieces here. Well, let me see if I can get this closer. So I'll have to stretch. Okay, hopefully you can see this. Okay, what I'm tempted to do here is put this section on the top here onto the top section of this. And that's what I want to go with for my backpack. So I have the Space Marines feel of this backpack. And it's the top of a Primaris backpack. So, and placing it on top of this section here. If not the whole section, the side jet vent things on the sides over here. So that's that idea that I have for the backpack. And this is a convoluted build on how I'm coming to buy this, because I'm trying to do it without buying anything, just with what I have. So my biggest thing is a body. And I'll tell you, hold off on the body, a lot of my stuff that I'm going to use for this, this guy is going to come off this one sprue of destroyers here. Let me show you this right here. This is one of their little, I want to say their arc, just dropped it, one of their arc rifles here. And if you look on this picture of this free picture, no copyright on it, of this picture, you can see that that pretty much matches that unit right there. Not copying it directly, I'm doing my own take on it. So that's pretty similar in that aspect of it. And I figured, using something like that for that on one of his guns here. I mean, he's got this belt-fed gun that I'm not going to copy. I don't care for that at all. But he has some guns on an arm here, and I'm thinking, why not use one of these? Where is it off of here? This right here, this gravity gun, grav cannon. It's been a while since I played Advent. So we have a grav cannon here that I'm just gonna pop up off an arm off his back. So we have the grav cannon. And we're going to use, like I said, a lot of this is coming from this sprue. And then we have this piece right here. That gets a claw piece. Let me find it. I've built so many of these. Let me tell you. I've also kitbashed quite a few of these back a while back on the channel. There was some kitbashing going on there with these. Made them my own. Alright, so I'm going to put this piece in there. Glue it. And then, there we go. See, now I have a little claw arm that I can slap on an arm on his thing. Kind of sort of like what this one has. So, kind of going to go in kind of like that. And I'm kind of thinking a targeting skull. I'm not quite sure yet on that. But, I mean, this one sprue from the Cataphren Battle Servitors, I mean, comes with a slew of stuff. And I planned on using it for this build. Because it's just one sprue out of it. I mean, it comes with 3 sprues. They're not all exactly the same. They're close. But, you can kit bash a lot of admech stuff. They have little arms, servitor bodies. You can do all kinds of nifty things with it. So that's why, since I was already scrapping this sprue for all the weapons and arms and guns and stuff, I figured I would put him on some tracks. So we're going to look into that right now. And we'll try to find a body. This is the part that I'm having the hardest time with, because, the body looks pretty. So I don't know. I'm having some issues. So we'll find out here. So that I need number 3. And these are nice. You just grab a sprue and you don't even really need the instructions. You just kind of build it. So I don't know if you guys like watching building, but I know some of you do, but I haven't done this in a while. So I figured a little live building is not going to hurt anything. Plus, after my painting incident yesterday, I'm kind of behind and I really can't do much until I got to get a mask for my paint booth, because of I inhaled a bunch of lacquer paint and it definitely made me ill. Alright, so just going to get this cleaned up, glue it together so we have an idea of what we're looking at here, size-wise and placement. Because I don't currently play the game anymore, so this is kind of just a fun thing for me to do, because I have all the Warhammer stuff, and as long as I keep making my own creations, I can put it on the channel. So I'm just gonna do that, see what I can come up with. So Wednesdays will either be these live streams of kit bashing, or a video of some stuff I did off camera, some different techniques in kit bashing, like I'm going to be molding a part with some molds and a custom recipe of 2-part epoxy mix. So that's gonna be an interesting video. I've talked about my custom mixes in the past, but it would be good to talk about it again. Glue this up. And yeah, I use plastic weld on this. Doesn't flow as nice as other glue does, but don't get me wrong, I do use the Citadel thicker stuff. That stuff comes in real handy sometimes. I mean, that has its uses. But the thin capillary glue is just, when I used to build prototype fixtures and things like that out of CPVC and stuff, I used a super thin tetrahydrofuran which I have stolen. I use blue tack to dry fit my parts when kitbashing so I can test the look and what I want. I tend to change my mind now. Yeah, I'll get into the that part, but I know I want this part, just the base done, because it's really only 4 pieces, and I'm not gonna have it fall apart on me. And I'm not altering it enough to where if it doesn't work out, I can't just build the unit that it originally was. So it's no big deal just to put on 4 pieces. Now when I get to fill in the hole for the part to stand on, I'll use blue tack for that. Alright, so that's going to be, let that sit a minute. Now, that's what we have for the little person to stand on, Mr. Tech Marine to stand on. Now, there again is some other stuff on the sprue, like this, armor panel here. There's some other guns, and I think that would make a pretty cool targeting sight kind of thing. But that's later down the road if I want to add that kind of detail. Right now I want to stick with what I have, and now I want to find a body. So the first one I want to check out is from the Blood Angels Start Collecting box. Now I have this box on the channel just for kitbashing purposes to make my own designs. I want to specify that. Okay, and I want to look at this Blood Angels Captain and Terminator armor here. So, no way that's him. That's weird. Oh, that's that Phobos guy. It's like, wow, that doesn't even look like that guy. Let's see if he's in here somewhere. Yeah, here he is. So, I like the shoulder pad. Let's cut out his legs and see how they look. Yeah, I want to make a mess today. It's going to get everywhere and drive me nuts. Let's cut out these legs and this body and see what we get. Alright. So if we have this guy right here, it's going to be on camera, and we have him. Okay, so what we're going to do is, that's not working out the way I like it, so we're going to get my dummy model here that I've been working on that has a body on it. And I'm going to blue tack this, tiki tack this guy on and see how this looks. Now, like I said, this is mostly a brainstorming kind of thing, so I don't know how much more exciting. Leave me with the face upgrade. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have done it, but I scrapped everything from that sprue, and I don't want to waste it and let it just sit in my bits box. So I figured, hook it up. See, now if I can get a body like that, where he would come in like that, and then he would have, something like in that line so far. And actually the top of that backpack, the way those hoses go into the back of that body, that looks pretty good. If you guys can see that, that almost looks like a perfect fit. I seriously lost my pointer. I did. Okay, so see how that lines up, goes in there just like that? That, yeah, I haven't worked out what's going on top of it. I haven't figured it out yet. I was honestly thinking if I use this backpack, running a hosing or cabling or something, and just like plugging it into the back here, and it looks like he's in control of the whole thing, and then just basically filling this hole with something like this right here, like this right here, like filling the hole with something like an AdMax symbol like that. Basically, something right along, these lines right, right like that in that general vicinity. Again, this isn't the body. I'm very particular about the body I want to use, but that's kind of what I'm looking backpack wise, and then let's go ahead and get some more of this poster tag. Go ahead and just soup him up some more here. But something kind of like, because I kind of like the length of the axe, the way the length of the axe is there, and by him being on the tracks, I can run the axe a little longer in his hand and position his hand in more of a fighty kind of stance on there. So I don't know if y'all think this is cool or not, but this is kind of again, this is not the body. I don't like the body at all, but that's kind of the stance I'm looking for. And I have reavers to look at, intercessors, tactical marines. But I don't know. I think that's going to look cool with his little claw up here. He's going to have a claw up here. He's going to have a grav cannon coming off of this side here, like so. And then an arc claw just kind of hanging out back here, kind of hanging out. And then I'm going to cut off these two vent pieces of this backpack and glue them on the sides to give him more of that Space Marine look. And then, hoses and conduits and things like that. I mean, I think we're getting somewhere with this guy. So let me move this stuff over here. Let's sit him just like so and see if we can't find a body out of these boxes. And if you flip the track section upside down so there is more of a platform to it, wait, it's going to look great. Well, hell, let's try that. Let's figure that out. I have to reposition his arm. Oh, see, that looks pretty cool. It looks like, one of them Mark 1 tanks. It doesn't look bad. Let's see if you guys can get a better look at that. That's a good call, dude. That's not bad at all. I just do a little modification And that dude, I think I'd want him facing this way. And again, guys, this isn't the body. So he would just be cruising like that. And he'll be on the base. I'll have to sand the bottom down flat. But it's not a bad call. That looks like a good idea. Yeah. He's kind of in it now. And then that leaves, like, this back section. There's these... Man, I really lost my pointer, seriously. That pisses me off. Yeah, this is going to drive me nuts not having that. And it has these two little points here. I could run hoses down and branch to each one of those points to look like it's being driven. So, looks like one of those Mark tanks from World War II. So that's another option right there. Yeah, well, it's going to be Blood Angels. It's definitely Blood Angels. That's the whole point. I'm converting it to make it a Blood Angels Tech Marine. So I'm trying to keep the flair of Blood Angels, but also make it super techy. That's why it's like I have the Angel wing on the axe, and then I use the handle, and I'm going to put some other Blood Angel stuff on it. That's my Space Wolves. Okay, so I got some pretty cool shoulder pads that I'm looking to use. And then I have this, this skull and gear that is going to go right here. That little skull symbol is going to go right there. And, we'll just keep them on here like this. And then we'll pull off a shoulder pad here. Oh no. See, they're not Primaris shoulder pads. I'm going to wait to pick a shoulder pad for Primaris shoulder pads for Blood Angels, because I can pick up that upgrade sprue at the store when I get some paint. So it's not, I know I said I wasn't going to buy anything, but I may even have one. So I'm going to look to see if I have a Primaris one before I decide. No, I do not have that. I'm still working on, this channel has grown like super, quickly, faster than I can keep up with it in my condition. So I will be having an Instagram account. I just finally got an email. It's crazygamermodels@gmail.com. But I will be setting up an Instagram account, and it's going to be, there's going to be just pictures of what's on the bench every day throughout the day. So I normally work pretty early in the morning on my projects, so that'll give me time to post them later in the day. So I have multiple projects going on. Yeah, John. I haven't checked that out yet. I was at the doctor earlier, and then I came home and jumped right on the stream. I'm gonna check it out. So that's that. So I like where we're going so far. It's just the body. What would you guys think a Reaver or an Intercessor would be a good choice for body options? Because this guy right here, if you look at this guy right here, he looks like he's in the right stance position to sit on there. Are all these pouches connected to his body? It just make a stripped down body with no pouches. Let's see, where's the body at? Yeah, I don't like the way the pouches are strapped to the body. I have to cut those off. As you can see, the pouches are all on there. I don't like the pouches. So that's an option. Well, it looks like... Well, I don't know if you guys noticed this. I cut this backpack off an Intercessor sprue, and it is almost identical to a Reaver backpack. Like, the only difference is the Reaver's got dots right here, and then the Intercessor has got 3 dashes. That's really the only difference I'm seeing in it. And the back side of it's a little bit different. But wow, other than that, it looks pretty close. So, alright, let's see. I don't have the box of Intercessors. I want to be honest with you, I had to know where I got the Intercessors at. I just was looking through my stuff. They were in a bag. I believe I got them for my kill team, so I could have an Intercessor with 2 wounds. So, but stay tuned to the channel. I will do something with an Instagram account. For sure, it'll be a little bit before I get there. All right, let's look at some Intercessors here, because I don't think they have all that garbage attached to them. Okay, now see, the Intercessors, their bodies don't have pouches or anything like that connected to them. So I'm thinking an Intercessor body. Hey John, do you know if the Primaris upgrade sprue has a Blood Angel's chest plate that'll fit on an Intercessor body? You know, if that's the case, then I think I made a decision here. You know, I don't remember, but I think the chest plate are in. Yeah, see, I have the. Yeah, here's the Blood Angels upgrade sprue, but I don't think that's going to fit an Intercessor. Yeah, that's not going to fit on an Intercessor body. Some of the upgrade sprues, the Primaris upgrade sprues, they have a upper body that fits the Primaris ones, where you can change the body of one of your guys if it fits. Because I'm not super stoked about the skull with the wings. It looks like they all have that. Yeah, they all have that. What does Reavers have? Yeah, Reavers have a skull with knives through it and some grenades. I don't know. I don't want to use a tactical from the start. I don't want to use a tactical Marine because he's so small. Let's look through here and see what kind of stance I got left. So, we're looking here. That guy right there. Yeah, I'm thinking either this guy or this guy in the back here. So let me see if I can find that guy. Of course not. Okay, so looks like I want 18 and 17. What is this? Must that be the one I cut off? Oh no, I got 18. 18 and 17. Let's check this out. 18 and 17 here. We're just going to temporarily check this out together. So, I don't want to glue it together because I might see if that sprue has, I'm losing everything. I want to see if that sprue, yeah, no torso of the Predator, just a basic kit that you have now. Oh, that stinks. That's garbage. So, alright, so we're going to do that. And then let's see what the backpack looks like on this guy. See, the backpack on that body doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad. Let's see what he looks like with the arm. See, that's not too bad for a body. And then if I, put the Blood Angel shoulder pads on it, and then, put the vents on the backpack, on each side of the backpack here, and then all that piping and stuff, I think this might be the way to go. Riding on the tracks there. And then we just have to figure out a head. So, let me just finish this up here. So, 19 and 20. Here's 20. If I don't cut them out now, I'll never know what I'm doing. So, I'll tell you, I'm popular today. Alright, and then we need 22, which I thought we would need. Okay, so we have a potential body, we have a base option, we have our axe, we have backpack ideas. And wow, I'm just all over the place losing stuff. So we have an idea for the backpack, weapons, claws, arc things. I think with what I have here, I can get a pretty good Tech Marine, Blood Angel style, with a combination of these two looking like this without spending $40. And hopefully without buying that upgrade sprue, and then I don't have to spend any money. I basically went through my stash and I built this. So that is going to do it for this this build. I did look at the Primaris Captain and the Primaris Librarian, but I don't like all the robes on a Tech Marine. I think that's too, I don't know, two Ultramarines. Ugh, two Ultramarines. Yeah, I may even have the Blood Angels upgrade, Primaris upgrade sprue. I mean, I literally just need a shoulder pad. So I may even be able to find a Primaris shoulder pad. I might snag one from like a Hellblaster or something. But I do have to go up there and get some paint. So I might do that. I'm gonna get this guy finished, built up. And then next Wednesday, I will have another update video of how this guy's going. Maybe even an Instagram account before then. You can see some progress made on that. thank you guys for stopping by and, for Warhammer Kitbashing Wednesday with Crazy. I don't know if it's going to be a weekly live stream, but it is a weekly release on Wednesdays where I do either an update on the kit bash or some kind of kit bashing. Even when this is done, there'll be kit bashing being done, whether it's just random stuff, adding magnets, any kind of alteration to the kits. Yeah, guys, make sure you check out John's channel. He's who I'm doing this collaboration with. He is building a Commander Dante, and he just unboxed the resin of Commander Dante, and he's actually making him in plastic. And he's going to be doing some molding, and he's doing a great job. When the video is over and I can edit it, I will put a link to his channel and his video in the comments. I believe I have to do it. I might be able to do it in the description. I'm still getting used to YouTube. So, thank you guys so much. You guys have a fantastic day, and have fun modeling. Thank you so much.